Ready?
Yes.
Okay. If you could please stand and join in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Okay. So I get to act as meeting chairperson until the board has elected a president for the 26-27 year. And may I have a motion to approve the appointment of Stacy Black to the position of district clerk commencing immediately. The stipend for this position is $7,745. Motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Chris. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained?
You see where we are?
On paper or in the board doc, or it's all the same?
It should be all the same, yes.
Yes. I did read it. I
Remember,
read it all before I came.
I'm trying to make sure if you had questions that you.
And again, this formality, because he hasn't been sworn in yet, he's not allowed to vote.
Yep, right. Okay. Stacy, would you like to take your oath of office?
I'd love to.
Yay.
I state your name.
I, Stacy Black,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of district clerk
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of district clerk
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my.
And I love that we saved these pages because this has Cindy's name on it. Okay. We need to elect a president for the 26-27 school year. I nominate Stephanie.
Do we do the oath of offices?
For the Board of Education.
Did I skip that? Oh, I'm,
We do the trustees and then we do.
well, I did the oath of office for you, and number 5 is.
Number 4, you're missing number 4. Oh,
No, I did.
A Board of Education members.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. I like reading board docs online. I don't like how it prints out the agenda. It's,
Yeah. Strike that, switch it.
okay. So Stacy, would you like to do?
Everyone, please repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Stephanie Campbell.
Do solemnly swear
Do
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of board trustee
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of board trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Yay.
So now back to president. I nominate Stephanie Chapman. Any other nominations from the board?
You need a second, right?
Yeah, second.
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 See if there's any nominations. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, election of the vice president. I would like to nominate Chris Liddell.
Second.
Are there any other nominations for vice president?
Should we put Benny in the seat?
No, but I'm sure we have plenty of nice things in here we can vote him for.
I accept the nomination.
Did we get a second?
Yeah. So,
Shot.
All those in favor?
I,
Any opposed? Any abstain? So Stacy's going to do the oath of office for the board president and board vice president.
State your name.
I, Stephanie
Whittle.
Campney,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of
And I
and
will
will faithfully discharge the duties of
vice
board president
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability. Okay, and just as a reminder for everybody, please do not leave until you sign Stacy's special book. But she doesn't want to have to track us down.
And then we'll just have to do the student when she comes.
Yep. Yeah. That brings us to the consent agenda. And Tyler, you probably already know this, but with the consent agenda, we don't have any discussion on anything in here. But if there's something that you do need discussion on, you're welcome to let us know so we can pull it out and do that separately. May I have a motion? So, thank you, Aubrey. And a second?
second.
Joe? All those in favor?
I just wanna
Oh.
add something. Tyler, when we have our reorg meeting, our retreat, if you have any questions about these things that may be new to you, because the board did not do a consent agenda when you were on the board
Yeah,
right.
before. So if you have any questions about these, about how they're organized, please make sure you just let us know. That's what that time would be for, and we'll definitely bring you up to speed on anything.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All those in favor?
Bye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Okay, District Clerk Stacy Black will administer the oath of office to the appropriate appointees within 1 business day from the reorganization meeting. That brings us to other appointments. Coughlin and Gerhardt as School District General Counsel. May I have a motion? Thank you, Tom. And a second?
Second.
Was that you, Aubrey?
Yep, thank you.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? PMV Legal Group, PLLC, Nathan D. Van Wy, Esquire, as General Counsel. We have a motion?
Moved.
Thank you, Chris. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Michelle. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Law Offices of Bond, Schroenick, and King as General Counsel. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Michelle. And second?
Second. Go ahead. Okay. And Tyler, you can vote now, just so you know that.
Don't have to. I didn't vote for like my first 6 meetings. It's really good. It made the president really upset.
If you wanted to.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Hancock Easterbrook LLP, Frank W. Miller, Esquire of Counsel for General Counsel for specific matters. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Yeah.
Wait, keep it just a little while.
Who said second?
Michelle.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
I guess I have to clarify. I did vote for my first 6 meetings. I just never made a motion for the first 6 meetings.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
I wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
That was- I think it was there.
Harris Beach Attorneys at Law, PLLC as School District Bond Counsel. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Tom.
Second.
Thank you, Chris. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Okay. JP Morgan Chase is official bank depository.
So moved.
Thank you, Chris.
Second.
Thank you, Michelle. I have a hard time
I know.
telling your voices apart, I'm sorry, unless I'm.
It's all the
looking at you.
coffee.
That's what it is. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? MBT Bank is official bank depository.
So moved.
Thank you, Aubrey. And a second.
Second.
Thank you, Chris. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Citizens Bank is official bank depository. We have a motion.
So moved.
Thank you, Chris. And a second.
Second.
Thank you, Michelle. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Key Bank is official bank depository.
So moved.
Thank you, Tom. And a second.
Second.
Thank you, Aubrey. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? M&T Bank is official bank depository. Chris. Second.
Second.
Thank you, Michelle.
Nope.
Nope, you know.
Good try. You're
I-
close.
I'll whisper.
Physically. Yeah.
50-50.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? New York Cooperative Liquid Asset Security System, NICLAS, is official bank depository.
So moved.
Thank you, Tom.
Second.
Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. Chris is gonna keep that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Okay, invest monies, whereas the Board of Education of the Whitney Place Central School District, New York, hereby resolves pursuant to and in accordance with the provisions of Section 11 of the General Municipal Law and with the approval of the superintendent of schools or authorized designee, but the treasurer or the deputy treasurer is hereby authorized and empowered for the period from July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2027 to deposit and or invest school district monies not required for immediate expenditure except proceeds from loans and monies, the investment of which is otherwise provided for by law, into special time deposit accounts and or certificates of deposit issued by a bank or trust company located and authorized to do business in this state, and or a cooperative investment program is authorized by the Board of Education and in accordance with the board policy if adopted, provided, however, that at such time as the proceeds shall be needed to meet expenditures for which said monies were obtained and provided, and be it further resolved that such time deposit accounts or certificates of deposit and investment shall be secured by a pledge of obligations of the United States of America or any obligations of the state of New York or obligations of any municipal corporation, school district, or district corporation in the state of New York. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Michelle.
And I'll second.
And the board, you guys did adopt that recent policy from NICLAS, so we have an official depository.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Let's approve the schedule of meetings for the 26-27 school year. A motion? So moved. Thank you, Aubrey. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Chris. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Health Insurance Consortium. I think we did this also, Tyler, when you were here, somebody was elected to be the delegate, and then we did the whole rest of the board as the alternates. Any one of us can attend in their stead. Any one of us can attend anyway, but
I'm happy to continue.
okay.
I'll nominate Aubrey.
I'll second it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, and you can go.
depressing. Nonetheless, end up having fun.
So,
Yeah.
This
but it's
used to be one of
interesting
the
to-
things that
yeah.
we did elect people who were at the reorg meeting to be the delegate for.
Or the new person is usually.
Yeah, I-
Seriously,
So three-
not how we're gonna sort it, but
Yep.
I got a couple.
Mine was in for a while.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Alternate, I nominate,
board. Oh, go ahead.
all right, I nominate the board.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? From Tioga School Boards Association Legislative Committee. I would like to continue, if that's okay.
Nominate Chris.
Second. Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
I think I have to abstain because I can't vote for myself.
No, you can vote for yourself.
Oh, I can.
You can't nominate yourself, but you can't vote for your. You can't nominate
That's
yourself, but
right.
you can vote.
for yourself in Board of Education days. can't you?
Yeah.
I bet Trump,
We're like,
You-
why
you
not?
I bet Trump voted for himself.
You just can't vote on
You think?
anything that pertains to any of that.
Family.
Right.
Yeah.
No politics.
But I bet he did vote for himself.
But any president can like vote for themselves, so it's not necessarily,
I'm kidding.
I know. Okay, so shall we do the alternates, the rest of the board?
Yes.
Yeah. I nominate the rest of the board as alternate.
Second,
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? We need a voting delegate for NISBA.
I'm willing to continue. Nobody else wants the 12-hour meeting?
I'll nominate Chris.
I once tried to watch some of that. Best night of sleep I ever had.
I'll second that.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
It's all yours, Chris. Thank you.
Shall we do the rest of the board?
I nominate the rest of the board as my second alternate.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
thank you to everybody that stepped forward for all of those. Very much appreciated.
Agreed. Continuation of participation in the New York State Public Schools statewide Workers' Compensation Trust and designation of WPCSD representative. Be it resolved upon recommendation of the superintendent that the Board of Education of the White Central School District approve the following resolution of school districts relating to the participation in the New York State Public Schools statewide Workers' Compensation Trust. Whereas the Whitney Point Central School District is a member of the New York State Public Schools statewide Workers' Compensation Trust and intermunicipal cooperative activity organized and operated pursuant to section 119-0 of the general municipal law hereinafter the plan. And whereas the Board of Education of the Whitney Point Central School District has determined that it is in the best interest of the Whitney Point Central School District to continue to participate in the plan for the 2026 to 2027 fiscal year. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Zachary Woodard, School Business Executive, be and hereby is designated to represent the Whitney Point Central School District in connection with its participation in the plan and to attend and vote in person or by proxy at any meeting of the members of the plan. Motion.
So.
And second,
Second.
Michelle. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Okay, we are going to authorize the superintendent to, or a designee to approve requests to employ personnel on a temporary, part-time, per diem, or substitute basis to set the appropriate wages for such persons during the 26-27 school year. We have a motion, so moved. Thank you, Chris, a second.
Second.
Sorry, Aubrey.
You're right.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Next one, we are approving the superintendent, the assistant superintendent, and the school business executive to approve requests from professional and non-teaching staff to attend conferences, institute, or workshops. within the budgetary allocations for the 26-27 school year. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Tom, and
Second.
Michelle.
Yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Can I just add, Zach, do you know what the budget is for that by any chance?
It's 2,500. We were just looking at it the other day,
For
For the
us?
the
whole,
board, right?
not the board, but for the whole district. Do
Oh,
we have a, like a
There
building by building, or how does it work?
yeah, so the general fund has like smaller building budgets and then like. We have budgets and the board has a budget, but then a lot of the other PD stuff is really through grant related work and a variety of the grants. Relative to fall too.
Do we feel that the teachers are getting enough? Is there any, like, have you? Or Shannon, I mean, I know the other Shannon's not been here long enough, but do they feel like they're being supported enough? Do you have any?
No,
do you
they're
have
not.
any-
They're not being supported enough with PD.
What, with convent, these like workshops and
Yes,
stuff?
we don't
like
have the
that?
opportunity because of the subs to get them where we need them to
Okay.
be.
I think everyone would agree that going to something live is like really powerful.
Mhm.
And we just don't have the budget for that right now.
Okay,
But we're improving and we've been making all of these changes to try to get more hours and more people out of the building to do things.
I'm sort of like bringing that up to the board because of course at our retreat, we have to sort of look at our goals. And that might be something that we could do to help with our, I don't know how, but maybe we can, but I think it's important for our staff. I've heard a little bit, like they don't feel like they get to do some of those things enough, so I don't know how we can fix it, but I'd like to at least put it on our radar.
Power wash and drive.
Yeah, Maybe. So thank you, Zach and Shannon, appreciate that. Okay, sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay. All those in favor?
Right.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Authorize that checks be signed with a facsimile signature or reproduced by a check signer or other machine by the treasurer or by the deputy treasurers in the absence of the treasurer, whose signatures may be required during the 26-27 school year. May I have a motion? A motion. Thank you, Chris. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Michelle. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? The next one is no authorization resolution, which empowers the board president to authorize the issuance and to issue bond anticipation notes, tax anticipation notes, revenue anticipation notes, capital notes, statutory bonds, and budget notes of the school district and renewals. And in their absence, the vice president may sign to do all of that stuff. May have a motion. So moved. Thank you, Chris. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Tom. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? The only time I try to read everything out is when it has all the whereases and therefore be it resolved things, so. Whereas the Whitney Point Central School District maintains a group health plan for its employees' health plan, and whereas the Whitney Point Central School District is required to offer coverage under its health plan to eligible full-time employees pursuant to the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, ACA, and whereas the Whitney Point Central School District employs persons for variable hours whose full-time status must be determined pursuant to guidance issued under the ACA. Now therefore be it resolved that the school district hereby is authorized and directed to establish and maintain procedures for the purpose of compliance with the ACA, including but not limited to the following. One, for variable hour employees, the Whitney Point Central School District shall establish a 12-month standard measurement period beginning July 1st, 26 and ending the following June 30th, 2027. Two, the initial measurement period for new variable hour employees shall be the 12-month period beginning on the date of hire and ending on the anniversary date thereof. Three, the administrative period following the standard measurement period is the period beginning July 1st, 2027 and ending August 31st, 2027. The administrative period for new variable hour employees shall be the 30-day period following the anniversary date. And five, the stability period during which time a variable hour employee's status as eligible or ineligible for health plan coverage is fixed is the period beginning September 1st, 2027 and ending August 31st, 2028. Be it further resolved that the school district is authorized and directed to take such actions as determined necessary or proper to give effect to this resolution. May I have a motion? So moved. Thank you, Chris. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Tom. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? We're authorizing the superintendent to sign agreements to continue to participate in the school lunch program and authorizes the superintendent, school business executive, and or the school lunch director to sign any reports as required by governmental agencies for the 26-27 school year. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Aubrey. And a second?
Michelle.
Michelle. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Authorize the central business office and or the school business executive to correct erroneous tax bills. Whereas there are times the district may issue an erroneous tax bill due to clerical or arithmetic error, and holding the correction to the next board of education meeting may result in an overpayment by the taxpayer or an underpayment to the district. And whereas the district seeks the most efficient and expeditious means of correcting the tax bill. Now therefore be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the Board of Education of the Whitney Place Central School District delegates authority to the Central Business Office, CBO, and or Zachary Woodard, School Business Executive, to make corrections up to $2,500 in erroneous property tax bills. May I have a motion? So moved. Thank you, Chris. And Aubrey, were you good a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? There are certain employees who have to be bonded, right? Is that the right?
Not bonded,
Not-
covered under our insurance policy for additional crime policy.
Okay. So the school business executive at $1 million, tax collector 1 million, internal claims auditor 1 million, treasurer 1 million, benefit coordinator 1 million, treasurer CBO 250,000, auditors CBO 250,000, and school district employees are covered with a blanket honesty policy at $100,000 per employee. May I have a motion? So and a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstaining? We are going to readopt the policies as a whole for the 26-27 school year. May I have a motion?
So moved.
And a second?
Go ahead, Aubrey.
Aubrey, oh, okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Board acknowledges the receipt of the following policies for annual review: district investments, principles of purchasing, procurement, and school conduct and discipline. School lunch pricing, for the 26-27 year is breakfast is free and lunch is free. May I have a motion?
So
Thank you, Tom. And a second? Second. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
Chris, I stole it from you twice.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Aubrey down. Keep the kid. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
good, but unfortunate. Good that we have it, but unfortunate that we qualify.
Yeah.
I think every school district qualifies right now. In the state of
I
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
it's
Doesn't matter if they're rich or poor.
right.
Yep.
I mean, we still would qualify.
I mean, the rates are basically enhanced, the reimbursement rates in New York State right now. But you lock in your percentage for 4 years, and typically we renew that every year to keep that limit of 4 years. This is the first year, which again, with everything being free, the receipt of the free and reduced applications, which to help our state aid numbers, we've gotten less. So it looks like on paper, we're less poor.
Yeah.
Which is a potential problem on the horizon. So we are now in the second year of what we locked in last year, so we're gonna evaluate it again next year and may have to have some campaigns to get more free and reduced lunch applications completed. We do, but again, when there's no incentive, it's harder to get those returned back to the district, and they are important. Pretty much our numbers are based off direct cert, which is like, SNAP and EAP and those types of benefits. But we're really missing the people that would qualify that are low income.
And I know that we put it in the calendar and I know it goes out and everybody gets it, but I personally hate that. So it might be something we want to think about adding to, because to get it out of there, you have to rip your calendar and it writes the staples and everything else. So I'm just wondering, maybe we should think about a different way to do it, that's all.
Yeah.
Or a way in addition to that.
Yeah, I agree. It's a pain to rip it out. I wish there was like more of a way to rip it out without doing it.
With it perforated, yeah. Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Perfect all before they go in.
Well, BOCES might be able to do that. BOCES might be able to do something different for us if we talk to them about it. You never know, so,
You definitely ask.
yeah.
I know in the past, we had a hard time though, even when we needed to get more.
Yeah,
And when we put the word out, did a whole bunch of things, it was very difficult to get people to do it, so.
yeah, it'd be kind of, I think we were internally talking about like working with our community schools folks, maybe having some kind of incentives for people to come in and fill them out.
That would be a good one.
That might be the way to do it, but
And maybe we should find out if there are districts doing it electronically.
Oh, a lot of.
Because electronically, a lot of people might do it. They're bored on their phone, bam, 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 just do it.
you know,
So we might want to consider that. Could we increase the potential in electronic?
yeah, I think it's, a little bit of knowledge campaign too, because
Yeah.
I mean, it would benefit them not only for us, but for other programs that may be eligible.
There we go, Board, there's a goal, 5% increase on lunch for food applications, that might be a goal we can meet.
We don't collect them electronically now?
They don't
There's not
collect them
option.
electronically,
It's still just paper forms for what I know.
yeah, I think we should really look at
That's
going
a
electronic.
choice of the district, or is that like a BOCES
They can-
wide, or?
Again, that's as far as I've ever known to be, was paper forms for
Yeah.
our region.
I think it can go electronic, I think we need to look into
Well,
that.
they-
Yeah.
That's relatively new.
BOCES works on it to get it linked to their thing.
Oh, is it on? So
That's what I'm checking for now.
we'll look into it. Yeah.
See,
Is there feedback going up the chain if New York State's in a state where the majority of districts are qualifying for this enhanced reimbursement? Like, we can't be the only ones that are being affected by this.
Definitely not.
And I remember 12 years ago, this was a problem trying to get people to participate for numbers to reflect accurately, like, is there feedback going back to whatever agency governs this, that this is not the most effective way to get real data?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're not the only ones in that, predicament. And I think that's kind of like the lobbying efforts that Chris would do with her organizations at BOCES.
Yeah.
We could also not have registration when people register, because then you can, they get in the registration.
You're excited, what you got?
Well, I'm saying we do have it, it's already on our website,
It is.
easy meal app, you get the app and then you fill out the paperwork.
We're-
Easy,
print it?
convenient,
Do you have to
secure,
print it or you get to do it?
looks like you can do it right here.
But the fact that like, we don't even really know about it, like.
Even the teachers, when they send out their like, welcome to the classroom in Parents Squared, as it will be.
Yeah, put a
a link.
QR code in
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
great.
Well,
And what
it
if-
should just be something on it, because like you said, if everybody's already gonna get it free,
Yeah.
like, well, why do I need to do that? There should be something that
Yeah.
says that.
Like
Yeah.
why?
It's benefits
This-
all the
Well,
students.
because I know for a while too, it said that all students, all families were supposed to fill it out. And I'm sorry, I knew, I'm like, I'm not filling that out, we're not even close, so I know,
Okay.
but the ones that are close, if there's a way to
the eligible
encourage
ones to try to
people
do it,
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
What if when we have the welcome back night,
We could do a flyer like we did for the absentee night.
but even more, would we be able to each table get like an iPad and
If you want a free
Offer-
pen, you have to fill
But
it.
I think it might be hard because they have to know their income level and some
Yeah.
people just don't know that right off the top of their
Or
heads.
filling it out with somebody behind.
I was gonna
you.
say.
I don't want people to know that before.
Yeah, but still, that would be something, a flyer on it.
Yeah, we could definitely do the flyer thing.
Yeah,
That
let
we
me-
did that for absentee, that was good.
I'll reach out to our BOCES contact, Annie, and see what they have already made up for, you know,
Yeah.
education.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Well, back
Stop
up.
the
In about-
QR
the
codes
big
or
bag.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a magnet for the fridge, so they don't forget.
Could be a hot dog.
Yeah.
Nutritious.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Lunch or something.
Good
That would be
conversation.
appropriate.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Chips and ice cream.
Yeah, there we go. The most nutritious things on our menu.
Not touching that.
Yeah.
Maybe it came to the upgrade, Shannon. The upgrade brought a lot of weird things.
And got rid of other things.
Yeah.
Although I did notice that the video is back on.
Mhm. And it's, BOCES edited it, so it's not the survey.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just for the
right.
school district, which I love, yeah.
That was just amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. We're currently in the process of trying to get all the training together so that everyone will know how to use the website and move things around. I am currently the person sitting with that information, so if you see something and you wanna send me an email. Joanne sent me lots of things,
Yeah, because I was like, I know that when they start fixing things like that, it's somebody's gonna catch it.
Yeah.
The biggest problem I had was getting on my email.
Yep.
Cause my email would go to a 404 error message.
No, I
And
don't
then
know.
after that, I could get to it through a back door.
Oh, I just always go to Strict Oka.
No,
And
it's,
The
I don't
link on
go through the
district page
website.
is dead.
the link on the district page is dead.
Yeah.
Yes, it is dead.
I'll need that one. If you state that you pull up the district.
That's about town.
Yeah, I don't, that's the thing, I don't go through the website at all to get on.
Oh, why I text you, because I emailed Stacy saying,
Yeah.
I've tried sending her, but I can't. get
I
it.
always do too, but because I've already logged in, I can backdoor it. But it was going to a 404 page, yeah.
My favorite thing about the new website, we got to reorganize some stuff. They're all hyperlinked. I want food services. I'm gonna go to food services.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
It is nice. I was playing with it a lot.
Yeah, I tried to get everything in that we could. I'm sure there'll have to be other things that we put in, but
Here's a question for you because we're talking about this.
They're like,
The district employee, used to be able to go through building, but it was like a lot of times it wasn't updated.
right, so we did the staff directory. We did it for the
Right.
other one. I have to have a conversation with Shannon to like decide, is that something we want to continue? There's a couple different ways to do it in here where it just says email me. And so we take the
Right.
pictures, we do the thing, then their information isn't in there, but we'd have to keep running it with Envision as our background to say
Okay.
who's in it. And that's an extra like cost
Yeah.
if they keep updating it, but we're still in the process of talking about it.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I ask is there have been several times when teachers have said, contact me,
Yeah.
but I don't have their email and,
I can contact them by searching in the directory. I've always been able to do
but
that.
there have been some times when people have not been in the
No,
directory.
and since I've gotten here, all of the emails now include the full last name.
Yeah.
So it's first initial,
Yeah.
full last name.
Except for the people who had
Been here, yeah.
Spouses.
Stephanie Hodkinson.
Yeah. People have been here for a long time.
You know her husband though.
Mrs. Cheese is different.
Are you kidding? I have her email saved in my town.
I know some schools don't, you can't get.
Right, you can't.
Nobody's
And I-
information at all.
And I think that's,
Oh, right, because of all the flooding.
yeah.
A lot of different things, there's just
I
a
think
lot of.
that's kind of a sad thing because we need to be able to have some kind of, yeah.
I work with a lot of schools, some of them might get information real easy, other ones not at all.
I agree.
Nothing at
At
all.
college, we have that problem all the time.
you want me to open that for you?
I'm ignoring, I'm just looking.
If she were a 2-year-old, it'd be open all
Get it in
right.
your pocket before you get here.
Free open.
My daughter put a straight mouse would take class.
Like one of these.
Yeah, we're not all talking about what's going on.
Okay.
Don't pay any attention to the woman with the green lifesaver.
That's really just on the website, I can see cameras.
Yeah.
Okay, so non-resident student tuition rate for 26-27 is $0 for grades K through 6 and $3,561 for grades 7 through 12. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Chris. And a second?
Second.
Oh, Michelle. They went up again, didn't it, Zach?
They change every year based off the state formula.
Right.
But again, this is kind of where we enhanced our non-resident tuition policy.
Right,
So it kind of,
but
goes in line
it
with
did
the-
go up a little bit, right? But that doesn't cover even.
It was 0 last year,
Right.
K through 6. No.
No, zero, I know it was K through 6 was 0, but I think the secondary went up a little bit. I feel like it was like 2,900.
We don't have anyone that actually.
Yeah. We don't really have anybody that pays it, right?
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Approve that mileage will be based on the rules and regulations of the IRS. We have a motion. And a second?
Second.
Every time.
Everyone's too quiet.
I haven't had Chris for the last one.
Yeah,
so-
I
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Okay, next we're approving district-owned cellular phones. You can see the list attached of everybody who is in need of one. May I have a motion? So moved. Chris, and a second?
So I didn't have this before.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
That's right.
Any abstain? So Tyler, we went to all of these people having phones for various reasons, but especially for the administrators, because then they're not using their personal cell phones, contacting students, parents, etc. Credit cards, we have one with Wex Bank, credit line of 17,200, Wex Bank with Speedway, Sam's Club, 11,500, Elon Financial Services, and BT Bank, 5,000. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Michelle. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Aubrey.
I just want to clarify, the Wex Bank really is for all gas stations.
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
going
is
to
it?
ask
Okay.
that.
So we use it for our Speedway here, but it works with Burn and Quick.
Right.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute, where's the other 2 gas stations? Okay, good, thanks. Dad.
Got it.
Great.
Well, there's one here, Speedway, but I want to know where the other 2 were, Burn, and we don't ever use the 4th one, do we?
For gas, mobile,
Quick
no,
Look.
we don't use mobile,
You can't get into
Quickly.
mobile.
not with the big bus.
And sometimes people can't figure out how to get in there with a small car, so. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? That brings us to the public hearing on the district-wide school safety plan. We are going to call that meeting into order at 6:44 PM, and Zach is in charge of the changes.
Thank you. So this was, again, a public hearing that we're supposed to have annually, so I do this in July, the reorg meeting. Our safety coordinator really does an amazing job keeping up with everything that needs to be required for updates. There's nothing too crazy this year. Just a reminder, the last thing we had to change was back in October, with Dasho's law. So that's in our plan already. So these changes that we're gonna go through for this first part of the hearing, which again, we're having a hearing today, going through the changes of the plan. And we'll have a link on the website for like a public comment period. So anyone can express any comments or concerns, we'll take it into consideration. And then the next board meeting, 30 days from then, we will report back. And then if there's nothing else to discuss, we will approve the new plan.
Is it up on board docs, Stacy?
Yes, it is.
It's not on the public side. I can't see it on the public side.
Oh.
So we'll make sure all that's up there obviously by tomorrow. But just going through the changes today. And it's in your packet, or I can go through up here, it's whatever you prefer. And what Stacy did, which instead of, it's a 60-page plan, we print out the last page, which is the changes. Which we have to identify every year, so this is revision 44, today's date, we have a few changes there. And then following that, she actually included the actual page of the plan that had the change. So I'm really just gonna read through the changes. If there's any specific things you want to look at, you can let me know. But the first change is on page 4. We changed the command post from the superintendent's office to the district office conference room. I guess that was just an oversight. We don't know why it was in the superintendent's office before. We kind of made the conference room our command station where we have a generator power, extra radios, a laptop cart. That's kind of where we go for emergency things already. Page 8, change date of written information, due date to end of September and or before the date of the first drill. Again, it's just a formality to make sure we're in compliance with what our plan says. And we really try to get away from specific mentions in this plan and employee names because people come and go, programs, software changes. So we're trying to get more to that generic, but still giving the information that's needed.
Like position instead of person.
Yeah. Page 15, remove second step in incredible years, again, specific names and replace them with generic program types that change frequently. Page 17, added or by using the overhead page button located in all district phones to the warning system, added located on main office and district office, the location of bullhorns. This was a new feature with our new VoIP phones, which is really nice. Every phone in the district on the VoIP system has a button where they can access the PA system and then call the area lockdown. So that's good. We also, again, I guess we said to clarify where our bullhorns are, but Carrie, make sure the batteries are in there and they're ready to go in the event of an emergency. Page 20 and 33, again, remove that specific throw share reference to the generic program just frequently. And page 41, again, it's just something that every year gets updated by SEP. So Carrie made sure she put the latest and greatest of that Appendix D into our plan. This one was effective 7/31/25. So we'll probably have the new one effective 7/31/26, which will be in next year's. Those are the proposed changes to the district-wide safety plan. Again, this is the one that is on the website and available to the public. We have more detailed building level plans that are not publicly available. Any questions?
Quick question on the, not anything for that, but the phones.
Yeah.
Does a teacher have to put a code in to do it, or is it?
No, there's a button. It's kind of like it's to keep important, like a what's it called? Like a memory button set, and you can hit it and it accesses the PA system. It doesn't like that doesn't make us go into lockdown because there's a whole bunch of other things that go into it.
Right.
But they can call the lockdown, and now we have more buttons throughout the district, which you have seen through the halls, district office, main office, conference rooms. So anyone that hears that can call that lockdown, and then obviously we can get that initiated.
And how long has that been active for us?
This past year.
This past year?
Yeah.
Do we have any students try to play with it?
We've had some teacher mistakes where they were trying to transfer a call maybe, and we heard some elevator music throughout the schools, and we tracked it down. We just find a way to kill that real quick. So there's a way, but these new systems, you live with them and you learn kind of the quirks, but at the end of the day, it's still a good feature to where, you don't have to, or maybe you can't, pick up a phone or make a phone call. You can just hit that button and say what you have to.
Yeah, because we had them in the nursing home and we had a few similar situations. Yeah, so I was asked, that's why we have more student bodies here that would like to play with buttons. So that's why I was asking.
Yeah, people thought it was funny for a little bit. Found out a way to get rid of it.
Teacher cleaning our phone and it let it off.
Yeah.
It's like nobody.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
All right, we will revisit in August. I'll let you know any feedback or input received from the website, which typically isn't much, but there is, so I'll let you know.
We're going to adjourn the meeting at 6:50. May I have a motion? So moved. And a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Okay. It is my understanding that we are not in the need of an executive session at this time. By the way, we're going into our regular meeting now. So we've done our reorg meetings. I'm going to ask you a question.
It wasn't.
No.
It was. I have a list of things.
Yeah, I know, they sent around.
You want to play telephone?
Yeah. I don't want to just nitpick thing here.
I'll know.
They're not, they're not the same thing.
I don't myself.
Two of us.
Down on the list.
Yeah.
She's down on the list.
I was the mayor and another board member has not up to date at all, so I don't
Maybe
know.
we could have a next.
It's not just full screen. They had-
I think that we do need a very quick executive session, because there is a little bit of confusion on one of the.
So the reason,
Specific students.
the reason for the.
Yes, because we can't discuss that in open session.
Okay. We go down there?
Or.
Just take it out and turn this off.
Oh, okay, that's more work to turn it.
No,
Say all motion real quick, please.
No, because everything is on, and so we don't want to turn everything off.
could I have a motion to go into executive session, Chris and Michelle?
Yeah.
And everybody said yes. Sorry, guys. Correspondence, there is none. Policy discussion, there is none. Policies for first reading, there is none. First one up is policy 7613, special education programs and related services for removal. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Tom. And a second? Second. Thank you, Aubrey. And Tyler, the ones that are up for removal are all either taken care of within other policies or totally outdated.
Yep.
It's not that we've gotten rid of them, things have just been. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstained? Policy 7615, discipline of students with disabilities for removal. May I have a motion? So moved. Thank you, Chris. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Michelle. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Policy 7617, declassification of students with disabilities for removal. May I have a motion? Someone. Is that you,
Aubrey.
Aubrey? And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Tom. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Policy 7620, students with disabilities participating in school district programs for removal. May I have a motion? So, thank you, Chris. In a second.
Second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? We have policy 7628, provision of interpreter services to parents who are hearing impaired. Has been updated and is up for second reading and adoption. May I have a motion? So moved. Thank you, Chris. And a second.
Second.
Thank you, Tom. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
That was 7620, right? Oh, that's 7628.
28.
28,
Great.
thanks.
7616, least restrictive environment, updated for second reading and adoption. May I have a motion? Thank you, Michelle. And a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? 7673, response to intervention, district RTI for second reading and adoption. May I have a motion?
So.
Thank you, Tom. And a second? Second. Was that you, Aubrey? Thank you. Apparently I can't write and determine voices at the same time. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained?
I just, not really, there's a name change on that, so it's going from the RTI to pre-referral intervention strategies /
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry. That's what I get for paraphrasing. Is everybody okay with?
Yes.
That brings us to the first opportunity for comments from the public. I don't think she has any comments.
Got 3 minutes worth of comments.
He's busy working. Good. Okay, commendations.
All right, here we go. This is Monaco, the high school administration, faculty, staff, class of 2026, parents and community for successful high school graduation ceremony held on June 26th. All the Whitney Point Central School District faculty and staff for an extraordinary year. Mr. Zliga, Mrs. Doyle, faculty and staff for a successful parent caregiver information night for the TRA's incoming 4th grade students held on June 25th. I was able to attend that. For the district office for being so warm and welcoming to me, making my life a little bit easier. Mrs. Lord, faculty and staff for, is it Lord?
Yeah.
Faculty and staff for successful summer enrichment kickoff. I'm really excited. And the bike helmet giveaway sponsored by the DA's office. June 30th. A good time had by all, right, Zach?
Super fun. Actually, went to the one in town in Maine because I couldn't make that one that night, but yeah, they had a lot of music, free ice cream. It was fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
we were here almost the whole time and my kids didn't want to leave. It's not like it was this huge event. We saw all 3 things like 8 times and
It was fun.
yeah.
Free
But it
helmet,
was
free
very
ice
good.
cream.
And they had music?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
And free helmets.
And free helmets,
Do we
you're
know how
right.
many helmets they gave away?
That's a
That'd be a
good
good number
oh,
to
yeah,
get.
that is a good number.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
I'm
they
sure.
gave some really cool helmets away.
yeah, they were
Some
nice.
pretty cool ones.
Thanks.
It was great.
Okay, old business, there is none. We don't have any presentations unless Mrs. Polly would like to give us one tonight. Okay, that brings us to the regular agenda consent agenda. May I have a motion? So moved. Thank you, Aubrey, and a second.
Second.
Thank you, Michelle. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
And again, Tyler, if there's ever anything in the consent agenda that you feel should be pulled out, just let Steph or Shannon know. And it can be pulled out and be a regular item on the agenda.
And also, if you have questions, you can certainly contact anybody in the district office to get your questions answered prior to the meeting. Sometimes we all end up contacting the superintendent about the same thing, but you know, that way we're not having a discussion outside of a meeting. Okay, retirement resignation, Colette Caulfield's, effective August 1st, 2026.
So moved.
Thank you, Tom, and a second.
Second.
Thank you, Chris.
Have a little bit to share about.
Good.
Absolutely, I was gonna ask.
She was hired as a teacher's aide in 2006. She's been here for 20 years. She's been very well liked, and she'll be missed by all who had the pleasure of working with her. Something that she shared, that she's grateful for her years of service, and she knows that she's made a difference. Nice to hear. And she was able to attend all of her children's events, so she's super grateful for that. So I'd like to thank Colette for her service.
I was gonna add some of the same. I know she's been here a very long time.
Yep.
She did an excellent job. Very happy that she was here and wish her well.
She will be missed.
Yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Okay, we have appointments. Lori Hoyt, four-year probationary appointment as special education teacher in the special education teacher tenure area, effective September 1st, 2026. May I have a motion? So moved. Thank you, Chris. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Tom. Does anybody know off the top of their head who she's replacing?
Isn't she the one that was already here?
We had a sub, Zelma French was in this
Yeah.
position.
Oh, but she, yes,
Alicia was, this one.
she's.
There you go,
What level?
Yeah,
Alicia Lewis.
middle school.
Yeah, middle school, right?
I think middle school has got to be the most challenging, no matter what you teach. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstain? Kevin Camp, bus driver, effective July 13th, 2026. Chris, and second.
Second.
Michelle. Any questions or comments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We need bus drivers.
I do have a question about that, and I mean, I know why we do it. But we are the only school district left in the Broome County, Broome Tioga area that has got 2 bus runs still. Had we thought about it at all yet, or not?
Oh, we had a singular bus run, and actually going to the double bus runs allows us to have bus drivers.
Right, yeah, I know that, yeah, I know that, but we are the only district that still has double bus runs now.
The driver.
Yeah,
We haven't been able to hire enough
I
drivers
know.
to go back to one.
I don't know why. So,
Because we can't hire more, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and there's benefits to having sports schedules for the kids like that too, but we went from 28 runs to 19.
yes.
That's why we.
Well, that was brought up in our last BOCES meeting that we are the only ones, so
Did they all get rid of theirs?
everybody got rid of their Tioga, is it Tioga or somebody else?
I don't know how many could they start, their elementary school starts
I'm gonna say-
later.
My stepmom drives for me, I'm all
Yeah,
surprised.
there's two buses.
Interesting, because they said that they were the only school district that moved to 2 schedules, that no longer is using 2 schedules. Maybe Endwell always had 2 schedules,
Yeah.
so that would be different, yes.
Yeah, we moved to 2 schedules during COVID
Right.
and then never
Yeah,
left.
But there's
I
other
get that.
districts that still do.
Right, Yes.
And then there was also with the pre-K, didn't have enough spaces to put all the pre-K students on, so that was another reason for the
Yeah.
two rounds.
Yeah, so it was the schools that went to 2 schedules that have now gone back to a single schedule.
Is there cost savings? Or is it pretty much a wash?
Well, again, with transportation aid, right, obviously you're using more fuel and more miles on the buses, but you're
You have
using
fewer drivers.
You got less drivers in the end, just less routes out there, right?
Yeah.
But it's doubled.
Is it double?
Well, yeah, because we're doing 2 routes, right?
Okay.
So I was gonna say, Schneidel Forks definitely does too. If I leave early, I hit the early run, and if I leave later, I go by that one.
Either way, you're getting.
So there are still several districts that are doing double runs, probably have always done
I
it.
think it's kind of the sports schedules now too. The high school kids get out earlier
Yeah.
for sports, which I think is a popular thing for some people. And if your mom wants to or drive for us, yeah.
Not a chance. You guys gonna make it.
Most important job.
Absolutely. And she loves it too.
Most days.
I don't think she'd give it up in a heartbeat.
Not to drive a bus.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Transportation contract extensions, bid number 23-24-01, bus maintenance, New York bus sales. And bid number 2324-06, transportation school year A&D busing services. Do you have a motion? So moved. Thank you, Chris, and a second.
Second.
Thank you, Tom. Any questions or questions or comments?
So again, you don't have to go out for a bid every year if the vendor agrees to go for increase their contract by the CPI. Both of these companies were willing to do that. We use New bus sales for a larger part of our maintenance at the garage. The CPI this year was actually quite high. It was 5.2%. I did negotiate with them down to 3.2. A&D is a company that we need them for certain situations. I hope we never have to put any kids in their service, mainly because of the cost. It is a lot, but it's also good to have when you don't have any other options. You can transport kids also.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good negotiating.
I'm told.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Department team and grade chair appointments, we have the list in front of us. We're reapproving them from earlier. There were a couple of changes. I know you told me.
Grade 2.
Hmm?
Grade 2, Olivia Dennison to Delon.
Yep.
And then we removed Catherine Cullen from music K-12, so that's open.
Okay, because they do go through there. Okay, may I have a motion? Someone. Thank you, Aubrey. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Michelle. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
I'm going to abstain, just to be good. Kim Fretchen, because they're
Yes.
engaged.
Thank you. Why are you abstaining? That makes perfect sense. Okay, equipment for disposal. May I have a motion? Thank you, Tom.
Second.
Thank you, Chris. We did have the list that was attached with all of the things that are unreturnable. So do the electronic recyclers ever hold recycling events, do you know?
Nowadays it's more like a when we have enough, we call them and they'll come out and grab it. Anything like for community,
Yeah,
yeah, we haven't done that in the past.
I don't think that, like, Whitney Wild didn't do one this year. They usually do their community drop off day, and they didn't
Yeah,
Just when-
but it's also different when you're doing electronics as opposed to appliances. They get recycled differently.
Yeah,
I think the landfill, they do a day or two a month.
Yeah, they do.
It's in our district.
And it's, electronics are all free now,
They are
for
free.
drop off at the
Okay,
landfill all
Okay, I
the
didn't
time.
know that.
It's just hazardous waste, you still charge, but
Mhm.
if you go on a free day, it's free. If you go on a different day, which I recommend, it's only $5. I used to work those, oh man, you just get in and out,
Yeah.
$5, it's worth
Yeah,
do we have to pay for that service?
No,
all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Non-resident students, they are both children of current employees. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Chris, and a second.
Second.
Thank you, Michelle. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Approve the revised memorandum of agreement between the Chief Executive Officer and Amy Alston dated June 30th, 2026. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Chris, and a second.
Second.
Thank you, Tom.
so some good news, we were expecting our Tarrant Connections grant to end on September 30th. And then we just got notice a week or two ago that it got extended for one more year.
Yeah.
So we scrambled, we had to move some money around, but this is why you'll see the revised agreement for Amy Alston and the new agreement for Kim, who was previously gonna be out of the grant.
Right.
So really they get to continue that work for one more year. That staff that we originally did not have in the budget. Right now, I'll have a spot. Again, it's for a one-year term. We're waiting probably in the August meeting to see if they still want to continue back. And if we do, we'll have their new appointments for that additional year as well.
Is Paige continuing
Yes.
working?
At this point.
And Kim was originally gonna go to a teaching position.
We hired her, yeah, she was
So
on
we
TV.
hired for that now?
So Kim is still doing the teaching position, but she's gonna do, and that's what her agreement is.
Okay.
It's additional work for that grant. So she's working like a part-time in
Okay.
that capacity.
So she's gonna stay in the teaching position now?
Correct.
Okay.
We didn't, so the problem is we didn't, knowing that we were gonna, we had a lot of finagling here,
Yeah.
knowing the grant was gonna end, we were trying to spend as much money as possible, but then we didn't have the full year budget.
Mhm.
So Kim, knowing that, wanted all her people to really still be back if possible. So that's where she decided herself to stay in that reading position.
Mhm.
If we had the full budget, I'm sure she would have came back full time.
Okay. Thank you.
That's great that everybody can do that, you, them,
Yeah.
everybody, the money.
Yeah, no, it's
And
It's always
You
nice
just-
to lose.
I just wish the state had been a little more proactive because this is a grant that we were awarded and a lot of other districts were awarded. But then they delayed sending the money out for a year and they said they weren't going to extend the grant
great,
so that we would get the full 3 years and then
Yeah.
last minute.
but a lot of good work, so where you're.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Excellent.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? Memorandum of agreement between the Chief Executive Officer and Kim Becker. May I have a motion?
So I'll read your second.
And does anybody have any additional questions about this one?
Just see them up for the kudos.
Yep, thank yous to them. All those in favor? Any opposed? Any abstain? Tenured teacher agreement. Resolved upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools that a certain agreement dated June 29th, 2026 between Stephen Samsel, tenured teacher, and the Board of Education regarding the terms of his continued employment be and is hereby approved. May I have a motion?
So,
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? That brings us to superintendent's update.
So July 29th is our retreat, the Board of Ed retreat. Are we thinking 5 to 5:30? Is that the preference for everyone?
Great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And
That's all that counts.
I'm just.
I know.
It's great
one of
time
the
for
most
me.
important parts, what would you like for dinner?
Food.
I know what I ask for every year, but I know it's really selfish. City chicken.
On that red and white.
Red and white at Schneider Bridge down the road.
They deliver.
Okay. That's the same place, red and white?
Yeah.
City
Yeah.
chicken?
We don't get it.
That's like, and I'm
Wait, that's the other button, that button we talked about, there's another
There's
button under
another
that one for the district.
And
It's
we
like the
do have,
basketball.
the rest ordering.
maybe they already know, they already know. We do have one vegetarian on, so. We always make sure we take care of it. Take care of our Aubrey.
There'll be a salad.
Do you have any questions about the retreat? We removed some of the items, the topics, because it's too much for that thing, and then we'll add that to the next one.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
So, sorry, 5 to 7:30, right? I'm just making sure, okay, thank you.
Do you want me to send you a calendar invite? Would that be good? Okay.
That's what I'm doing right now. The old fashioned way, thank you.
It's his
I
calendar.
do like a good paper. So.
Thank you.
And also I did speak to Carrie Bullock at BOCES to talk to her about being open to getting creative with us for conferences and running the registrations through BOCES so that we could get heat on it. And she said that she's pretty sure that we can do that.
Oh,
If you've done it before, we'll figure out a way. So
Awesome.
So that would mean that
Thank you.
we did all talk about Chris going to which conference in July? This month?
I've already paid for the leadership conference, but I wanted to go ahead and pay for, but if it's gonna be done to the office, Stacy might have to do it, so we can get it reimbursed.
I'll
The,
double check because
Um,
of, yeah, I'm not sure about.
the law conference, because the law conference is the day before the leadership conference. And that is on Thursday.
They do that online a lot too, right? The
They
law
do
conference.
have 2 options online, and then the one is that day, so usually what I do is I go up to that and stay there, because I have to go up to spend the night, so it just saves money.
Where is the conference?
Albany. I just didn't know if you were gonna go, so I didn't do I've already did the registration for the leadership piece, that's the Friday, Saturday piece. But if you wanna go to the law conference, then Stacy could take care of us both. So I didn't know if it was something you were gonna try to go to.
I don't even have it on my radar yet. So I will.
Okay.
Chris, what's the one in October?
That is the NISBA,
The
that's the
NISBA.
major conference,
Okay.
yeah, but I think if we're gonna try to get it reimbursed. We all need to decide who's gonna go and who wants to go,
Right.
so that we can do the
And
payment.
they may be able to afford to do that with
The reimbursement.
getting the
stuff.
You
reimbursement.
might only be able to do it for registration. No.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I did Airbnb when I was up there last time and I saved a ton of money.
I'll double check on that, see what for tomorrow. And that's really it. It's been a great first week.
Yay.
Awesome.
Nothing that we can't handle yet.
How's your tiny home?
I love it. It's perfect. It's clean. I have things that I like.
A lot of paper to read, sure.
I'm.
So that's it for me.
Okay, second opportunity for comments from the public. Okay.
Molly,
I'm good.
Board of Education comments. I do have everybody's board evaluation done finally.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
You were late.
Not me.
It wasn't our census time.
Or Benny.
Just blame it on him to do that.
So
This guy.
anyhow, I will, download everything, and, have it in a PDF. So that you guys can have it before our board retreat, because it might be some reading.
Yep.
So basically, Tyler, it's our board's evaluation of our work. We had 4 main goals that we looked at last year. So it's evaluation of those goals and how well we've done, and then it brings us to prepare to set our goals for the coming year. which we'll do at our retreat. And then we have to have that done by September, so I'll have that ready for everybody and I'll email it to Stacy so she can send it out to everyone to look at ahead of time.
Thank you.
Great. Does anybody else on the board have any comments this evening? Okay, I just want to say congratulations to a great high school graduation. And- Yep.
Very nice. The
Very nice.
speeches were great. I thought all the kids did a great job
Yeah.
and then I thought Anna Warfield did a great job and they all felt very cohesive. So
Mhm.
really,
Mhm.
really nice thing.
Yep, and the thunder roared, but
Yeah.
nothing else happened.
Got nervous for a couple of minutes.
You know, the thunder was just giving accolades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People said to me afterwards, they said it wasn't thunder, it was trucks on the highway. I said, no, we looked at the radar. It was bumps and
It was
bumps.
thunder, it was really thunder.
Yep.
Yeah. No, but it was a very pleasant evening. It was a little warm, but not overwhelmingly. And the photographer did a great job and she got everybody on the web. She did a nice job. Yeah, so. And a lot of parents have commented on how much they appreciated that they got that nice shot of their student right there.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Okay, we do have a need for an executive session regarding specific personnel. 7:30. They have a motion, so moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
I'm gonna get stay here and I'll leave. Have a good night.
Hi, thank you.
Oh,
Oh, Molly, I did have a question. And maybe Shannon doesn't know this. Will there be a summer graduation for any students?
As of right now, I'm still waiting on that. We have to